Now we're going to go out to St. Petersburg, Florida, where Mike Bordick is standing by. Mike, let's talk a little bit about the Orioles. We talk about they hit well with runners in scoring position. They have a very good team batting average. But it seems like that the Orioles lack consistency scoring enough runs to win these ball games when they're losing. In other words, they're not as competitive as you might think when they're losing games by scoring only 2 or 1 run.
Yeah, you know what? I think overall it's a very productive and actually scary offense. I mean, they're third in home runs. They're second in overall batting average and best with runners in scoring position. But, you know, they ride that wave of success and failure. And I'll tell you, one of the big reasons why is they don't walk much. As a matter of fact, fewest in the American League. They don't steal bases, so they're kind of a station-to-station team. So they have to string hits together if they're not hitting the ball out of the ballpark at certain times. So it's kind of tough. If pitchers execute against this offense, they're going to have some success because of the limited opportunities that the Orioles are giving themselves to get on base. And there are some hitters, too, that really are having off years compared to last season. Of course, Chris Davis is off a little bit. Manny Machado missed the first month, and he's had a slow start. J.J. Hardy hasn't hit a home run yet. So there are some factors in there that kind of contribute to the roller coaster ride of the offense. But I think in all, it can potentially be very productive. It's just they'd like to see more consistency, and if they don't have the ability to hit a home run on a certain night, maybe just practicing executing. They've done it before. They did it in April. They didn't hit a lot of home runs. And I'll tell you what, today they were out there having bunting practice. David Lowe was out there, Ryan Flaherty, and Jonathan Scope, so maybe they're going to start incorporating that a little bit more in their ball games.
Now, Mike, the baseball world is mourning the passing of Tony Gwynn at age 54. Your thoughts about Tony Gwynn as a player and as a person?
Well, I'll tell you what. I didn't have the pleasure of playing with Tony Gwynn. He was somebody I admired from afar. I think like everybody else in the baseball world, the things he did on the field were incredible. Every time he stepped to the plate, a guy would watch just to see how he went about his business. He really kind of changed the game in the sense that he was the guy that brought videotape into the baseball world, studying his at-bats, studying other hitters, and everybody just tried to emulate him and his work ethic on the field. But obviously, Tony Gwynn goes far beyond his accomplishments on the baseball field. From everything you read and the friends that he had in baseball, he is just a wonderful person, and it's a very tragic and sad loss today.